hello, and welcome to Master Debate in the talk show where random people talk about random shit. Today, a group of grown men will be discussing the physical dominance of other men. These men in particular being the old guy who doesn't play basketball anymore and nobody really cares about him, and Mickey Mouse's right-hand man. Of course, I'm talking about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Joining me today to talk about the physical sculpture upon other things about these men are Ethan Birch and Noah Schwartz. Ethan, who will you be representing today?
I am going to be here in Studio B at Ithaca College representing greatness, and greatness is Michael Jordan.
Great to hear. What about you, Noah?
I'll be here supporting LeBron James. He needs more support from the public, and I'm going to be his #1 supporter here on this Monday morning.
All right. Well, let's get right into the debate and let's look at it at an analytical standpoint. First of all, points per game, Michael Jordan has 30, LeBron James about 27. Championships, Michael Jordan has never lost the finals. He's a 6-time champ. LeBron has 4 titles. Upon other accolades, Noah, do you think that LeBron James can make it and even surpass Michael Jordan's legacy?
Well, I think he already has, with all the accomplishments he's racked up over the course of his career. He's already scored more points in his career than Michael. He's already gotten more rebounds, more assists, okay? He's done all these sorts of things, more all-star appearances. And so he not only has all that, but he also has the most important achievement in NBA history, coming back from 3-1 in 2016 against the Warriors, making the incredible block, which is probably the greatest defensive play in league history. He's already accomplished so much. He's already beyond Jordan. Why would he ever need to pass him yet again? He's already so far beyond him.
And Ethan, your thoughts?
That makes me laugh, Noah. Come on, you can't be serious. Listen, defense, Jordan's a better defender. Scoring, yes, Jordan may not have the points to back it up because he just didn't play as long, but he's a better scorer than LeBron, and he always will be, and LeBron will never even come close to the scorer that Michael Jordan was. And let's talk about success, because you brought up his 1 NBA final win out of his 4. 2 of them where he was helped out, he was bailed out, I should say, by Ray Allen when LeBron chucks up a wild 3, and of course you know the rest.
In that fourth quarter.
Oh yes, that. but he missed it when it mattered, and you know what? Michael Jordan, 4 for 8 in the last 25 seconds of NBA final games. LeBron James, 0 for 6. How can you be considered the best player ever if you aren't even that good when it mattered? Are you kidding me? Plus, LeBron James won in the bubble, the Mickey Mouse NBA Finals. I could have won. You put me there. There's no fans chirping at Mickey James, Mickey Mouse, because seriously, LeBron James can't handle the pressure. When talking about pressure, Michael Jordan would go in the most rowdy environments of all time in Detroit and New York, get punched, went into the air, kicked. The players on the other teams were advised to not let Michael Jordan get back down on his feet. He had to end up on the floor. And you know what? He got back up and he did it again. LeBron James, he'd go back to the locker room and get a couple Band-Aids on his chest because he's a baby.
Yes, Noah, that was a good point that you brought up, Ethan, about the what some people call the Mickey Championship, where the Lakers won the championship inside of the bubble in Disneyland. Noah, what do you have to say to people who discredit that championship win?
It's just ridiculous. Like, why would you discredit a championship that's one of the hardest championships you could possibly have to win? There's nobody in that bubble. You're all alone.
That benefited LeBron James. That benefited LeBron
What are you talking
James.
about? You're all isolated. You're away from your
LeBron James
family
had
for
security kick
4
out a couple
months?
fans because he can't hear that. He can't handle them chirping. Those fans, okay, I know they're maybe saying some bad stuff, but
they said.
I'm not bringing it up, but LeBron James cannot handle, and that is not the first time LeBron James had problems with fans. He cannot handle the chirping. Michael Jordan has never had a problem with that. He had problems with teammates.
He went and beat Golden State in their crazy arena in Oracle. He's gone and beat Boston.
Oh,
he's
yeah, that
Detroit.
was one time. He got blown out every other time.
Throughout the last 20 years,
Jordan
and he's beaten
would
them all.
never have taken the loss LeBron James has ever done. LeBron James has been swept in NBA Finals. I don't care who they were playing. Michael Jordan would never lose. He never lost. He didn't lose in high school. He didn't lose in college, and he didn't lose in the NBA.
Right.
I don't care how long he played. Winning matters. Winning speaks loud.
All right, let's move on from that. Not only playing on the court, but you also, to be a good player, you have to be coachable. So, Ethan, let me start off with you.
Well, Michael Jordan was not coachable.
I was about to ask.
Didn't seem like a problem, did it?
Do you think that was a problem for Michael Jordan at all?
Michael Jordan was a leader on his team. And you can bring up the situation where he punched Steve Kerr, but I'll tell you that right now, Steve Kerr, I don't think he hits that game-winning shot in the finals if Michael Jordan doesn't sock him in the face during practice. Michael Jordan was the leader on that team, and yes, he wasn't all friendly like LeBron and giving Russell Westbrook hugs and Anthony Davis kisses on the cheek. He'd be mean to his teammates and he'd push them. If you don't want to win, you leave my team, because that was Michael Jordan's team. It always was, and it still is. Chicago Bulls are Michael Jordan's team. He built that stadium. He built that franchise. Michael Jordan had that cutthroat mentality, and that's why he won championships. That's why he won. LeBron James has lost 5, and yeah.
All right, now Noah.
Yeah, I would never want to have a leader that would punch one of my teammates in the face. I would never want to have a team.
Then you just don't want to win, no. You just don't want to win.
That leads by animosity and anger. I would want to have somebody that's supportive and brings comfort to the team and is a real leader.
LeBron James plays, and
he's
he's not even on the dynasty that's in this league right now. The Warriors.
There's no dynasty in the league right now.
Steph Curry is LeBron James's father. There is
What are you talking about?
Who was Jordan's father? No
He
one
beat
but
a
his actual
73-win team with Steph on it.
Okay, one time. How many other times did he beat him?
Well,
No, we
Kevin
got
Durant,
swept.
the greatest team ever, the
4-0,
two.
4-0, 4-0.
No, that's so wrong.
All right,
Oh
all
my
right, all right, all
God.
right.
LeBron is
James
a
has never
great
hit a big
leader.
shot in
All
a
right,
big game.
gentlemen.
Michael Jordan all the
Gentlemen,
way. Be
gentlemen.
like Mike.
Gentlemen, we've talked enough about on-court accolades. Let's talk about some off-the-court, because it's just as important to keep your
There you go.
appearance up off the court. Now, both men have been in movies and in many commercials. Noah, how would you rank, or what do you think about LeBron James's acting career up to this point?
Well, I think he's been very successful at it. Not only did he do Space Jam, and you could criticize the movie if you want to, but he did Trainwreck, which is another pretty popular film. He's done so many commercials and things via the media and social media. He's just done so much off the floor. And let's talk about charitable stuff. Building the school in Akron, Ohio, where all the kids get to go for free. They have so many other benefits for going there and being able to be helped out in that community. He's done so much for Cleveland and the Akron area. He has a foundation. He's a family person, 3 kids and a wife that he's had for a while. So there's no reason to say that Michael Jordan is a better person off the floor than LeBron James is. LeBron has just done so much more than Jordan could have ever imagined.
Okay,
Ethan.
well, that obviously has to do with the time of generation, of course. There's many more commercials and opportunities nowadays. Space Jam 1 was better. Trainwreck was a horrible movie. And LeBron, like, he was cool. I like his Sprite commercials. They're cute, but I like greatness, and I like Michael Jordan. Plus, not to mention, Jordan is the shoe brand for LeBron James, by the way.
All right,
So he signed with Jordan.
I hate to cut you off, but we need to wrap this up. We need some final thoughts here. Who do you think is going to be remembered, and for what? Noah, quickly.
It's LeBron. He's going to be remembered because he did so much over the course of such a long period of time. He is still one of the elite players in the league at age 38 or almost 37, and he's going to be going on for the next few years and still doing it. Michael Jordan didn't even play that many years because he had to retire to take a long break and play some baseball, which he couldn't really play very well. LeBron James is going to be remembered for so many things that he did on the floor, off the floor, and he's just an incredible basketball player.
Very
in so
good
many ways.
point. And Ethan, your final thoughts.
You know what I remember LeBron James for? Flopping and being soft in this league and crying. Michael Jordan was a winner. He was cutthroat. Be like Mike.
All right, well, that about wraps it up for us here at Master Debate. And as much as I love talking about big, sweaty dudes and how dominant they are, we are out of time. I'd like to thank both of our participants today for finding times in their busy schedules to come join us. Tune in next week when Pete Johans ranks every religion. Number 2 may shock you.